What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. Where y'all at? I'm gonna sit and let this populate for a minute. In the meantime, I'm gonna drink my red wine out of my monogram wine glass. Where y'all at? I guess all y'all coming from work, so ain't nobody online. But I'm gonna go ahead and start. What is it gonna take? I mean, really, what is it going to take? What do you mean, Eric? We spend so much time. What's up, Clint? Hey, Trina. We spend so much time listening to others, believing others, allowing others to put us down, to misuse us, to mistreat us, to abuse us, to take advantage of us, to cheat on us. What's up, Dante? What's up, Anaya? But I'm wondering, what is it going to take for you to finally realize just how important you are? What is it going to take for you to realize that you are the prize? What is it going to take for you to realize that just as you are, you're perfect, you're more than enough, you're right who you need to be for this moment in time? You know, I often talk about how, I often think about, but I often talk about how sometimes I feel like, with what we've learned and how we live in society, feel like I should be further along in my life than I am as far as accomplishments. And then you realize that you're right where you're supposed to be. And one thing that I say, what I really realize is that, say for instance, I want to be the supervisor of the trash collection. I went in today, had an interview, got hired. Next week I'm the supervisor. Next week I'm running things. I have no idea what it takes to really run that place, and I wouldn't respect the position because I don't know what it took to actually get here. And so I tell people all the time, I tell myself all the time, I'm exactly where I want to be. Yes, it's fine to have an idea of where you want to go, to have plans, to map it out, but you have to know you are exactly, precisely where you need to be, and you are who you need to be at this moment in your life. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be better and wanting to change and wanting to grow, but there are things that have to happen right now with certain people, with certain jobs, with certain partners, with certain family members, with certain friends. There are things that have to happen today so that when you get to where you're going, you know what it took to get there, so you know what it's going to take to stay there. It's about getting all the knowledge and information that you need, all the signs, all of the lessons, so that you can appreciate where you're going and you can stay where you are. And if someone tries to come with you because you know the ins and outs of what it took for you to get here, you can stand firm and say, no, 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 I belong here. You walk into the room and in your mind you feel like, I don't fit in. All these people have more credentials. But because of the stuff that you've been through, that you've survived, that you've triumphed over, you're exactly in these spaces. Yeah. Like I saw a post, and it's so true. I know it for myself, and I ain't bragging. This is the reality. My name has been on people's lips before I even entered the room. And I'm so thankful for that. There's nothing I did. I'm just, whatever you want to call it, blessed, favored, whatever you want to call it. But going back to my initial post, I need us to get to a place where we fully realize we are the prize. I can't say that enough. We're the prize. And let's be clear. There are those of us, we all have our stuff. And don't be delusional in your stuff. Know that you have stuff to work on, but even in your stuff, if you're not intentionally being a mess, you are the prize. You don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And don't you tell yourself otherwise. There's so much unlearning that we have to do because we've been told so much, we've been shown so much, and a lot of stuff wasn't edifying our spirits, our souls, our minds. And so now we're big old kids running around in adult bodies with adult responsibilities, but there are broken places in us that need healing or that need attention, that need someone to speak to. And so we got to get all of that out of the way so that we can really appreciate not only where we're going, but definitely where we are right now. Some days, excuse me, I got to sip. Every day isn't supposed to be wonderful and peachy and this and the other, because there are lessons that have to be learned, and some lessons are harder than others, and some lessons, there are casualties. And it's okay to feel not so great about the casualties that had to happen. But something that gets me through is that I realize, although I've hurt some people in my growth and I never wanted to, not only was it for me, there was something in it for them, whether they saw it or not. But I'm getting back to, I keep getting sidetracked because I had a long day and I'm excited. I've been wanting to do this live all day, but I had a busy day. But I really want us to get to what is it going to take? I mean, everybody's story is different. How many times do they have to tell you no? How many times do they have to cheat on you? How many times do they have to lie to you? How many times do they have to set you up? And what is it going to take? It's going to take a pay increase, a pay decrease. It's going to take, what is it going to take for you to make yourself the priority and stop giving excuses to things and people? What is it going to take for you to finally say that you are enough, you are the prize, you got somewhere that you're going, and slow and steady wins the race? Whatever it is, I'm backtracking. They often say that our journeys are individual. Everybody has their individual journey. Figure out what your individual journey is and work that to the fullest. We're going to make learning lessons. We're going to have missteps and this and the other. But the important thing to know is that, one, it's your journey. And two, you're amazing. You're built for this. If you pay attention, you're going to get everything out of this journey and more that you're supposed to. I think sometimes because of what we've been taught, we often get sidetracked. We get scared. We don't know what we're going up against. So we just, instead of attempting or at least trying, we just run in the other direction or pick up something that ain't got nothing to do with us. When are we going to learn to stop listening to the voices? Not just listening to them, but allowing them to come into our space. When are we going to undo all the tapes that we've been told? When are we going to finally learn not only to fully love ourselves, but to like ourselves and respect ourselves and know that we're more than enough? You don't have to have the longest hair, the longest lashes, or the biggest credit score, the biggest house. You're enough. Somebody thinks the world of you. There are a lot of people who depend on you, who look to you for guidance, and they will never say a word to you. When you're off to yourself and those little feelings come, those little voices come that gently caress you, and in the midst of your stuff, you still find just a little bit of peace. That's all that energy telling you you're on the right path and you've done the right thing today. I just want to, I don't know how to put it. I just have to ask the question. And again, it's individual. I keep going off course, but I really want to know, and this is not something you have to say to me. This is something you ask yourself. What is it going to take for you to get all of the stupidity out of your way and realize how important you are and that you're more than enough? What is your rock bottom? What is your bottom line? What is your back against the wall that is going to allow you to trust you? I know I said something just then. What is it going to take for you to trust yourself? What is it going to take for you to believe in yourself? What is it going to take for you to stop listening to all the voices and putting yourself in places that don't edify, that don't feed, that aren't going to help you get on your journey? When What is it going to take? So I just that was in my spirit. What is it gonna take? And everything else I just kind of went off. So I hope you got it. But that's something when you're just sitting in your corner, you're thinking about all that's going on in life and why this isn't working out or that isn't working out or whatever it is to be. What is it going to take for you to realize that no matter what's going on around me, I have to center this because I have to be here for me. Forget your kids or your wife or your parents. You have to be here for you. You have to show up every day for you. You're the most important person in the world. You have to believe that. You have to believe that. So I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna finish drinking my wine. This is some good wine. It's Thursday. It's Friday Eve. And I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. But you know, my thing is always everybody's journey is different. Everybody's story is different. I have a lot of work to do, but I've come a long way. And with what I've learned and what I'm learning, because I love so many of you guys, and y'all always see me shouting out the people I grew up with. I love them so much. But it's not to get anybody to see things my way or to try to mind control. My thing is I want us all to heal. Whatever our healing looks like, let us heal. Healing starts the path of freedom, of peace. And that's what I want. I want to be able to have conversations with my friends. But, you know, I have to laugh for a second. You know, I like those of us who grew up and we were going to church. People used to come to us, oh, you need to get saved because I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you get to heaven. I want to save your soul and all this other stuff. But that's how I feel. I want people to live their best life. I want people to live freely. Whatever freedom looks like for you, whatever is peace, whatever is blissful, cultivate that. That's it's not my prayer. This is my work that we all live our best lives, whatever that is. You know, and I was like something else I said earlier about this whole level of success that sometimes we get caught up with this thing. I tell you, this is just random. I consider myself very successful. I'm so successful. And the reason I say that I'm successful, y'all hear me talk about Florida all the time and Barley Street in Malibu because I'm rich. I have so much love. I've experienced so much love growing up. And I still experience it to this day. And this is one of the things, it's like, I'm just little A from Malibu. I ain't nobody special. I don't think I'm anybody special, but I'm willing. And so with that, a lot of people think that, oh, I have this great life. I do because I recognize how blessed I am. And this is all I'm trying to get other people to live. Whatever your best life looks like, if it means kids, if it means a dog, if it means an 18-bedroom house, find out what works for you, what brings your heart joy. And so, again, what is it going to take? See, I keep getting sidetracked with everything else. What is it going to take for you to realize you are the most valuable being on this earth? What is it going to take for you to believe in yourself? What is it going to take for you to get started? Whether it's that small business, whether it's lose a couple of pounds, whether it's to gain a couple of pounds, whether it's go back to school, what is it going to take for you to believe in yourself enough to get the ball rolling in your life? Your mind, your body, your spirit. I want everybody to live their best lives. That's just what it is. So again, what is it going to take? This is one of those, when you're soaking in your tub or when you're saying your daily prayer or when you're in your bed and you're you're going over the thoughts in your head from the day of the conversations, ask yourself, identify those things that are holding you back, that are blocking you, that are in your way, that you're holding on to, that won't allow you to go and just be great. Identify what it is and then get rid of it. Or at least manage it until you can get rid of it. But fill your life with those beautiful things and beautiful people that bring not that your parents said or your classmates said or whatever, because a lot of people have told us who we were and what we're supposed to do and how it's. Find out what brings your spirit joy and operate from there. So again, my question is, what is it gonna take? All right. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm sorry that this what is this live was all over the place because I just been running my mouth. But I love you guys. So what is it gonna take?